What's up, guys? Lexa Terrestrial here, coming at you with a very important
Better miss me with that bullshit. Better miss me with that bullshit. Better miss me.
video, vlog, I don't know. I just want to say, I am sorry about the quality. I'm kind of a broke, no, I'm not like broke, but, you know, I'm kind of struggling. I'm very frugal, so I don't really have the money right now for a camera, but I am saving up, and I think I might be able to get a camera in maybe like 3-4 months. So I would love to get a vlogging camera. You know, vlogging, okay? I'm going to make videos. I'm going to make all sorts of weird content because that's what I like to do. I like to create and make things. I'm not just going to be vlogging my day. Here I am in Sephora. Hey, I'm in Starbucks. My life is so important. I'm not going to be doing that. No. Doing real shit, right? Because I don't live a conventional life, right? I'm not basic. Anywho, if you have any suggestions on which cameras to get, I have to like do this every minute so my screensaver doesn't come on. If you have any suggestions on good cameras to get, like, I've researched this a lot, but it's been some time, so I really can't recall, but I believe Trisha Paytas mentioned what she uses, but I can't be too sure. Anybody out there, let me know which cameras you use to vlog. I like that quality. I like ease. I like simpleness. I also want to be able to see myself from the front because sometimes it's kind of hard. Anyways, this video today is reasons why I have no interest in being in a relationship. At least not right now. So, you know, it's 2017, relationships kind of seem like a bad idea, you know what I'm saying? Aside from the fact that a lot of people are creepy, self-interested, and will literally annoy the shit out of you until they're done with you, no longer care. But here's a lot of things that I have to say about this, and that's guys will say elaborate things, right? They'll talk mad future shit, and you've only hung out with them for, like, a day. And it's like, you fall for it, and you're being nice just to, like, give them the benefit of the doubt. Or you're like, and then they don't follow up with what they mean. Like, it's as if they just say things in fleeting moments. And then you see how they try to get with the next thing. And you're like, yeah, okay, buddy, sure. All right, okay, yeah, sure, we'll see. Like clockwork. Another reason, I'm not a typical girl, and by that I mean I'm funny, okay? By funny, I mean goofy. I'm quirky. I'm also funny too, but I'm goofy and quirky. I'm all three, right? I'm androgynous sometimes, and I find power in that. I burp, I fart, and if you can't handle that, there's no chance. I am real, and I'm what a real girl is. But most of them hide all these things from you, and maybe that's what you expect in a relationship, a girl to just walk on eggshells in fear of losing the person to ensure that they won't leave. That's no way to live. I mean, come on, really. I'm strong-willed and very expressive and independent. I can hang. I'm that girl that you low-key want, but society tells you otherwise, and you're a weak-ass little bitch. And all the things I mentioned, some people might be like, oh, actually, that's very attractive qualities, or that's so cool. Those things are what I would like to call boner killers. Because it just seems like some guys want meek and mysterious, safe chicks who post vague shit on their timelines and Instagrams. And I do things that guys do, sometimes. And apparently that's not okay, even though it's 2017. I just feel like more expectations are put on women. And whenever I am myself, eventually you hate it. And then when I hate myself for being myself, you hate that too. It's as if, like, people fall in love with this idea of me, like this dream girl, the dream girl stigma. You think so highly of somebody, and then, you know, a year or two down the line, you're in a relationship with them, and then you just fucking, like, oh, okay, well, they're a real person. They have their own shit they're dealing with. Like, well, no shit, Sherlock, you know, obviously, but it's like, you take that for granted, you lose sight of that, so I just kind of feel like that happens in a lot of relationships. In every relationship. Love isn't forever, so let's not waste our time here. I'd rather make art than make mistakes. I also, too, I don't like breaking hearts. I feel like friendships last longer than relationships a lot of the time, even acquaintances. Although I can say that I'm really good friends with my exes. They're great people. That's because I got lucky, and I didn't date compulsive, deranged, psychotic cheating, you know? Another reason, which is probably the most important, and I should have mentioned first, it's that I'm still trying to get my shit together. alright? I think we all are. But I'm just very focused, right? I would like to have my ducks in a row before I kind of like spend my time on other things. I have a lot of passions and hobbies. They likely don't include you. And if they do, you'll find a way to fuck it up. 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 Another reason. Sometimes I want to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I mean, I think it's extremely good to be alone and just spend time with yourself, decompress, de-stress. You know what I'm saying? I don't like feeling things anymore. And, you know, that's really lame. You know, it is. But the fact that I can admit that is big. Yeah, I don't like feeling things unless it's happiness, even if it's delusional happiness. I've sort of been emotionally blocked. It's just hard to feel things. It's hard to, like, get there with somebody, you know? Another reason, which is really not important, well, it's not important, it's never been an issue, especially not now, but it's that I'm vegan. And no, I don't only date vegans. In fact, I've never dated a vegan before, and I think a connection is a connection, and it's not based off what the fuck you eat, you know? But a lot of guys really like to try it and are very interested in it, so we'll, like, go out and, like, get some vegan food, which is really nice. But what I'm saying is, I'm not a white bread chicken nuggets kind of girl, alright? 9 times out of 10, the concoctions that I eat will make you think I'm crazy. But the truth is, I'm not. I'm just really fucking healthy. And I don't want to be judged for it. I know what I like, and I live for it. And I like when others do too. But it just seems like a lot of people are just a bunch of boring, lost little boys. Which brings me to my next point. I'm super picky about personality. Personality's the number one thing to me, and vibes, which is why the people that I have in my life are amazing. They're great people, and they're very talented too. So I guess I want someone who knows who they are, but not just that, right? Because we all fucking know who we are, okay? I want someone who doesn't care about fitting in to something. Like, who knows that maybe they don't fit in, and doesn't have any interests or doesn't care or feel the need to appease other people. Someone who's extremely smart and can teach me. Someone who's cultured and knows about the world and things. Someone who's emotionally intelligent. That's super important. Someone who can at least carry on a conversation. And know when to shut up, too. We're spoiled, rotten, incapable creatures. And by that I mean, in 2017, I think we expect things to be easy. We want them now, and when we're done with them, we have access to a million other things. We always think that we can find something better, and once we realize that that actually isn't true and that it is really hard to find something that works, we're like, oh, too late. Have something good, hold on to it. Just because all of these things are around you all the time, like taunting you, it's really not what it is. I've seen the other side. I've been there. It's not glamorous at all. The grass is not greener on the other side. It's fucking artificial and it's boring and you can't even sleep on it. So anyways, all I'm saying is when you have something good, hold on to it, but don't jump the gun and don't fall for shit. People's great relationships don't last anymore because of the fact that we're spoiled and overstimulated and we have all of this in front of us and we're like taunted by it. So don't fall for it. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'm asking too much, but I think more or less it's that I'm really not ready for anything serious. And the one thing I can't stand is whenever you tell somebody that you're not ready for something serious, and they're like, yeah, that's cool, that's totally fine, like, I'm really not either, I'm not trying to, like, push anything right now, and then they get mad at you whenever you meant what you said. Like, I don't have the time right now going on, I'm not trying to stress myself out right now, I'm trying to focus on myself, my mental health, everything like that, and people get mad at you because you're not texting them every day, like, good morning, good night. That's unnecessary. And also, too, it's like, you know, if I were to tell them, no, I'm not dating right now, like, let's not do it, then they would get mad at me, too. So it's like as if there's no winning. I don't like breaking hearts. Everything became overwhelming. I deleted my Tinder. It just became, it became overwhelming. It became trivial. I find Tinder to be corny and trivial. And shallow surface encounters. Sure, I've met people off there that I've talked to for months, but even they were like, yeah, I don't really want anything serious either. And then they were like, then they wanted something serious with me, but and they were like mad at me when I was kind of like doing my own my own thing, and I'm like, well, what do you expect of me? Like, you're not the person I'm gonna get married to. You're not at that step, so you just expect me to get in a relationship with you until you're like done with me in like a year. No, that's really not where I'm at. I don't see the point in that. Like, if I'm gonna be with somebody, it's gonna be the one. It's gonna be somebody that I can see myself with and having a family with and everything like that. And until then, and until I'm ready, I don't see a point in wasting my time with meaningless, shallow surface encounter bullshit. Like, if you need to get off, that's fine. Go do it somewhere else, or come online and tip me and pay me. But don't fucking waste my time, because I'm trying to pursue my life and do me. And it seems like when I say that or do that, it's selfish. But guys do that all the time. And that's why guys are so successful, and women are kind of stuck in this little fucking box. Nah, not playing that game. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Share your thoughts. My advice to women: chase dreams, not boys. Ugh, God. Like, kids in middle school, oh my God. You should not be focusing on chasing the opposite sex. Please don't lose sleep over like a boyfriend in second period gym class. Seriously. Anywho, finally, I'm done. Lexa out.